right, good afternoon. Welcome to this new series. This is a post trading day review. This is where I'm going to go over my trades for the day for the 50K Combine Challenge. We're trying to grind to a funded account. So this was day one. It was a difficult trading day in the morning. However, I did catch a second trade that looks to be pretty good. So first, let's go here. I just want to show you overall, this is how the day played out. When I took my first trade, you see this yellow candle coloring here? Now this is our TPO candle coloring for TWA indicators. This was showing the chop. I got caught in the chop. I didn't lose any money. I was break even. I was only minus $3. These are just some levels. You can see early in your day, it went right to my level. I was looking long at the time, so I didn't go short. Plus, this was green. It wasn't the best time. Once this absolutely flipped, then it was better to look short. And I did, however, later in the day. But it was right here where everything was yellow. You notice how everything got stuck there. That was my first cue. I should have just waited for a little bit later. Now, with that, let me go over to my trigger chart and show you exactly the trades that I took. Perfect. All right, so you can see this is my trigger chart here. In this area is where I took a short. Why? Here's the setup that I use. One, it hit this bearish money zone. That's a good pullback area. Two, you can see we had opposite surge. That means the end of bullish volume, and here you see this is what's called exhausted bullish volume. And then once it flipped over, you see how it pushed down. I entered here, I caught this move, and then you can also see it here. I caught the move, and I was able to get positive $183 on this. Now remember, it was very choppy because if we go back to here, when I took the short, it was still yellow at the time. It was very wicky coming back and forth. I was able to take points and be very happy with it. And that was my last trade of the day. It only took two. Once it turned back to red, that was the longer, better short that actually was very good, because you see here it was in the expensive box. It couldn't get above it, and it just broke down. If I show you on the trigger chart, this would have been about here. This is also my personal, think of it as my journal entries, right? So you're getting a live view of how I'm thinking and reviewing trades for my journal entry. This one was the better short trade based on what I just showed you with TPO. And then you see how here you had it backed up with a sell sign. When I see this, that means that's a good sign that price has a good possibility of traveling. And you can see green to purple, and it just kept going down from there until around that super cheap box. So I got in here, I took points, I was happy with it, and then I locked out because I was not willing to wait for this. So instead of trying to force more trades, I just locked out and took my profits to go another day. I only try to trade, to be honest, maybe from 9:30 to 11 if price action is working well, and if there's some cool move. I usually find the best moves are around 10:30. I just needed to wait a little more. So for a mental note, I just got to be more patient with what I'm seeing there. Now, so here you see, this is the new dashboard by Topstep. I'm really liking how it's looking so far. This is day one. You can see here, my profit, I was $183 in profit. I locked out for the day. You can see I had a 67% win rate. I'm not really shooting for a high win rate. I'm shooting for more of a longer holding trades, which would have been the second one. You can see here, I want to improve this for sure. This was only 0 to 5 minutes. I want to be more in this 10 to 30 minute range. So I'm looking to really have runners stick through that. However, I did follow my process. I was long biased before the market. However, things changed when in my game plan, it couldn't get above my short on stall level. Then it couldn't get above the gray cheap box. And I had plenty of triggers to get in. TPO finally changed to red. So with those three things, I had a good opportunity to get in the short. But as far as mindset wise, I was impatient. It's my first day back trading after 2 weeks off. I'm coming back from vacation tomorrow, get some more rest, get some stuff done around here that I need to do, and then do my game plan tonight for tomorrow, see what happens today in the charts, and I'll be trading again tomorrow live here. Tomorrow I'm going to try to stretch it out to see if I can stay till about 10:30, 10:45, see if we catch any good trades. But until then, I just want to thank everybody for watching this video, and I look forward to doing this again tomorrow. Take care.